Boy, Best Jeanist is back, My Hero Academia 288. Okay, Best Jeanist is going to take out Gigantomachia. Now, if you're wondering how can Best Jeanist take out Gigantomachia, how is that possible? Well, in the helicopter that we see him at the start of this chapter, looks like, pardon me, it looks like there's some steel fiber cables. Now, steel fiber cables are pretty strong, right? Like, they help out, they help holding out bridges. What else do they do other than holding bridges up? I feel like I don't know. I'm not really sure about construction stuff, so let me not say. Just let me not talk rubbish. But yeah, no, I know they're definitely on like bridges and stuff. So obviously they've got some pretty strength to it, and apparently, um, Best Genius was shown in the past, obviously in Vigilantes, holding up like a tower with some steel fiber cables. Now, obviously, his quirk he can control fibers, and obviously within steel fiber cables, there's fibers. So it's going to be pretty cool, just to see Best Genius and see what he can do. Now, what is he probably going to do with it? I don't know. He's probably going to restrain him. Maybe use it to like make it. I don't know, like I don't know, strangle him to put him like to sleep. I don't know, but it's Gigantomachia, man. Like the guy is a machine. For example, you've seen him in this chapter, and he activates like his quirk where he's got like these mole like talons. I don't know what they are, but obviously it's good for him like digging and like running. So as he's just destroying everything in his path. It's not just the people in front of him, but like the debris. So as he's like destroying buildings, freaking highways and underpasses, all of that kind of stuff, houses, whatever it may be. Obviously, all these things are flying everywhere. So that's why like you see the start of the shaps and the heroes are just like in a frenzy. You still see quite a large bunch of it. So like when this is animated, it's just gonna look so sick. But yeah, so you're seeing a lot of these heroes and they're just like, quick, save everyone, like get people from, where the debris may hit. So they're trying to put like an evacuation from like a 5 kilometer like perimeter or whatever it is. But it's just it's like you're fighting a losing battle here. Like, yeah, evacuating all of that's cool, but you need to take out Gigantomachia, and you don't have anyone strong enough. You need like All Might level strength. And the only person capable of doing those kind of feats, which is obviously Deku currently. Deku's not in the position to do anything, and even still, if Deku's okay, I don't think Deku. I don't know. Like, I just can't see Deku coming up and doing like some Detroit Smash or like something like that, and just stopping Gigantomachia in its path. I feel like I can't see that happening. You need someone like All Might, who's like a veteran in this game. Yeah, I don't know anyone else, but I think yeah, we'll probably see Best Jeanist come out with the steel fiber cables and just I don't know, probably do something like I'm just thinking like some Magneto kind of stuff where he just gets like the cables and just like throws it and just goes around him. But yeah, we need to talk about how the hell is Best Jeanist alive. So when was the last time you saw him? Let's just do a little bit of a let's walk down memory lane, shall we? So Best Jeanist saved heroes against All For One when like All For One first appeared in the manga, and All For One like comes out of the shadows and like blows them away. And what Best Jeanist does, obviously, like he controls everyone's clothes and like pushes everyone out of the way, and he takes a bit of the brunt of the attack. And then basically Best Jeanist, not Best Jeanist, sorry, All For One. I don't know, like he does the same attack, but I think to like his abdomen, which causes him obviously to lose a lung and other stuff as well. So Best Jeanist was out of commission for quite a while. We then find out that he is doing okay, but he's still not back in hero business. And then he meets Hawks. Hawks, like has a cool conversation with him. And the next time we see it, we see someone that looks like Best Jeanist in a body bag. Now, at first I thought, yeah, that was generally Best Jeanist, and like, what the hell? I didn't really like that because I just thought that was such a waste of a character. Like, Best Jeanist is a popular guy. Like, everyone loves Best Jeanist, and he's just a cool person. Obviously his quirk's not like the most coolest and extravagant, but how he makes his quirk and the fact that he's trained with it is amazing. It's kind of like Mirio. Like, if I was in My Hero Academia first, I would not want Mirio's quirk just because like imagine like me at my age now and to get Muriel's quirk, like the training and all that kind of stuff. Like you'd want something where you could be like, all right, let's just let's go on, like let's start. Muriel's is like do something wrong and then you find yourself in between a wall, and like you're just getting squashed. Like, and it's kind of not similar to Best Jeanist, but like yeah, Best Jeanist requires a lot of concentration, I assume, and a lot of like attention and attention. Yeah, so because you're doing something so immaculate and something so delicate like controlling fibers in a t-shirt or whatever. So yeah, you'd want something more like, I don't know, Uraraka, like can flow, or obviously like Todoroki or Bakugo, something like that. Um, but yeah, let me not digress. So yeah, obviously Best Jeanist, he's like a really cool favorite character. So I was kind of bummed out if like he was actually dead. So I'm really happy to see that he's back. Obviously, it seems like he's not fully healed yet, but man, just seeing Best Jeanist come back into the throw is gonna be sick. I think he's number three, I think. But then he go down a notch? Like, is he number four because he was out of commission? Either way, he's still in the top five. But I can't remember when because I do think he is number three or number four. I can't remember. But yeah, aside from that, what else do we see from this chapter? One thing that I want to point out, which was pretty interesting, one of the heroes basically is like shouting out, basically saying like, everyone evacuate all the civilians, like let them not suffer due to our mistake, and something like that. Obviously, I'm paraphrasing. But what is really interesting is the heroes realizing that all of that is happening like Shigaraki, Gigantomachia, all the villains, Paranormal Liberation Front. It's their fault. They've kind of been sleeping on job. Obviously, it's been peacetime. It's kind of like Star Wars, the Jedi. They've been in peace for so long, so they didn't really see, like, the underturning when the Sith came through with, like, Palpatine and stuff. So, yeah, it's kind of like that in the sense, like, when you've been on top for so long, you've been living in peacetime for so long, not in the sense you get caught slipping, but kind of so. Like, I guess you take for pride, you take for granted everything. We're safe, it's fine. So I guess a lot of heroes are doing that, and they're kind of realizing, like, hang on, the villains, they've been working in the shadows. Because, like, especially with My Hero Academia, every time, especially like with Shigaraki in the group, every time the villains lost, they always came back stronger. Um, so they were always growing and they were always, learning and like improving and stuff. And you're seeing like this is the culmination of it. This is their big plan, like just total anarchy and destruction. And it's like it's winning, it's succeeding. See the damage that's gone to the city. See the damage that Shigaraki Gigantomachia has done. Like it's off the scales, off the charts. So the heroes are coming to realize this, and obviously after this is done, like even if let's say Best Jeanist comes in and stops Gigantomachia. Like, it's impossible to get, you can't catch a W here. Like, it's just a big L. And even if you fire off and you ward off if Shigaraki, like, next chapter says, okay, I'm going, and Gigantomachia stops, you've still, like, all this damage is, it can't be erased, like all of this things have happened, heroes have died, all of that kind of stuff. So it is really cool to see the heroes basically realizing that, and I really did enjoy that. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk about, the end of this chapter, basically, Uraraka and Toga. Obviously, Toga is going through some turmoils, wondering like, because, heroes aren't really doing heroic things. That's basically what this arc is supposed to be doing ever since with, what's his name, Hawks, Like, that's what it's been showcasing. Well, ever since the creation of the series, basically. Not every hero's a hero. Now, I'm not saying the heroes are like the boys or like the seven from, the boys. But like, the things that they're doing, especially from this arc, we're really dancing on the line. To be honest, we're not even dancing, we're flirting with it right now. Because the things that Hawks have done, and maybe some of the other heroes, like, it's not really heroic, So, this isn't like an overhaul thing where they got the police and they did a warrant and all that kind of stuff. This one was just like, you know what? We're storming. We have to catch them on the defensive. Like, we have to go on the offense right now. And obviously with Hawks killing twice, like, so obviously Toga's coming in and being like, to the next generation, Uraraka, and obviously she wants to talk to you and that. She's like, are you like Hawks? Are you like the people who killed my friend? And it's going to be really intriguing for Uraraka to hear that as well, in my opinion, and how she's going to take that and react to that. Because it's not just the villains which are real, like it shouldn't just be the villains which are being like, okay, you heroes aren't really being very heroic. It should be class 1A, and the new heroes being like, hang on, what are we doing here? Like, this doesn't seem right. That's what I want to see, because this all comes down to the whole what Shigaraki wants to do, and it's just like destroy the trust in hero society, and we're seeing that. So yeah, with Toga and Uraraka, it's gonna be really cool, especially the fight, because Uraraka was kind of trained when she went through like the interns and stuff like that, internship. she was taught like mixed martial arts and how to defend yourself like close combat and especially with a knife. And obviously that's Toga's forte as well. So seeing that's gonna be really cool. And kind of like there's two girls who have like a love interest to Deku, or like that's the way that's been presented. You know, it's gonna be intriguing as well. I guess Toga and Uraraka have like a rivalry. Maybe not in the sense of like Bakugo and Deku or like Todoroki and Bakugo, but yeah, more of a thing like I guess more of a thing like Deku and Shigaraki, Toga, Uraraka, I guess. But yeah, guys, that's actually enough for me. I'm going to leave it here. Please tell me your thoughts and comments on what you thought about this chapter. So we didn't really get anything with Bakugo and all that kind of stuff. So it's more of a, we're focusing on where else and everything else that's happening. But what's your thoughts on that? Was my alarm clock low. What's your thoughts on not Bakugo, Best Jeanist coming back into the fray? How are you excited for that? How do you think it's going to go down? I hope it's not a thing what a lot of mangakas do where they like they tease something in one chapter and then you don't see it again for like 10, 15 chapters. Like, give us Best Jeanist next week. Actually, apparently there's a break next week, so we'll see as well. But yeah, guys, that's enough from me. Peace out. Goodbye.